set. We are at a tie match at the top. Double gen pop to avoid the deadlock. They do go down. There is a haste status effect. They do have to be careful here. The hatch is going to spawn momentarily. Deadhard could get them the distance to get it too. Smart shot.
Really smart play on the ace. Oh my god, getting shot through the window.
No longer have distortion, and they are going to teleport here. I think they get there in time. Yes!
Oh, the grab! Yes! That is disappointing. This is be a 4-man out because.
Yeah, but they will be able to block this. Yo, getting caught on that. Ace coming with the body block. Oh, they were here. All right, everybody, welcome back to Champions of the Fog. This is is it week 4 already, Giltspire?
Somehow?
How are we over halfway? Like, this is the halfway point, isn't it? Like, we're all done.
We are over halfway through of the regular season, and including semifinals, finals, we are halfway through season 4 of, or seasons 3 of Champions of the Fog. It's insane. It goes by so quickly.
It really, really does. Wait, no, this is season 4. You're right.
Is it? Oh, jeez Christ. Sorry.
It's all blending together.
Someone reminded me that it's been a year and a half since Champions of the Fog was conceived. I'm like, excuse me?
It's a hot minute. I remember that conversation we had forever ago about it, too, when you first started talking about making it. But,
no.
With that said, we're going to the Coal Tower. It's going to be Lux versus Chronicles. Sorry, we actually have to do an intro, believe it or not. We can't just enjoy each other's company for the sake of enjoying each other's company, unfortunately.
I always enjoy your company, Rue.
Same with you, Guild. Same with you. But with that said, we're going to be seeing Oni from Lux starting off here, and we don't have to wait too much longer as we are loading in as we speak. Beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know if you have seen this killer before. I do not recognize the name Zex. So apparently they are an Oni and Twins main. So we're going to see some spicy Oni action.
Okay, Oni Twins main. I am still new to some of these names, so I'm here for it. We do see the Akito's Crutch and the Lion Fang. No Splintered Hull.
So there might be a reason for that. For those who are unaware, Behavior has officially recognized that Oni is dropping more blood orbs than what he should be by 200% to be exact. That bug has been in the game for around a month and a half already and yet to be fixed.
Unfortunate. So when you say recognize, did they kill switch it, or are they saying this is an exploit?
No, they're just like, this is a thing, and they're like, it's not really anything to be worried about because it's happening for everyone, so it's just an unintentional Oni buff.
Oh, okay. I'm here for it. Sounds good to me. Ooh, is that a live from the... Yeah, that was a live from the Zarina.
Yeah,
good use of
Oni...
these tiles.
Really good use, and Oni just struggling to get this first hit. We've said it time and time again. These first hits for Oni are where it makes or breaks the game. They will, however, get this hit here.
Indeed, very vital first hit. Almost half their power up, but Serena gonna be just... Oh, they're gonna be going for their power after all. I thought they would be trying to actually down the Serena, but no, they are actually gonna try and down the Serena, or at least force her to vault. get that extra blood going.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard there, that was the kick speed of Brutal Strength. These survivors probably keen on that as well as, I don't know about you, but I am always like listening for that quicker speed. Ooh.
That was a brutal hit right there. And honestly, after the buff to the base kick speed for things, Brutal Strength is that much more noticeable now. It's like you can distinctly tell when the killer is running it. So first hook and first gen for these survivors. However, the Oni does have their power, and we'll have to see how they use that here in just a moment.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, right now they're just trying to figure out what gens these survivors are on before going for their power, and I think they know something that we do not, as they are going to be rushing back and potentially going for the gen here on the left, and will end up breaking the pallet.
Yeah, I was about to say, he was peeking around the corner. They do see that there are pistons firing on this generator, breaking the pallet, and not wanting to commit too much. I think they were waiting just enough time to be able to hold this down, maybe secure second stage. They do pop another gen. Oh, they found it twice.
Out of nowhere.
Actually, you know what? That's actually just really good killer sense right there. You know you want to sneak someone in from the side, and the hill's a perfect way to sneak around the side. They just they're kind of a knower. They're kind of got that cracked killer game sense here, and this is going to be an easy secure to second stage, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, you are not going to want to contest the Oni at hook, and so these survivors are doing what they need to do, though. They're doing generators, and so it's not as if these survivors are down and out. 3 generators completed. Oni now found his power entirely, which is not a good place for an Oni to be.
Quite so. You have a slug. You gave up generator. I think they're just content to try and hold on to a 3-gen back here. Oh, trying to get a cheeky window hit. And I think they're just going to try and camp to second stage. However, is there a potential kinship on the line here? No, they're just going straight for the unhook, and I imagine this will be a wait out.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to do so. Keep in mind a bit of a miss there for the Oni at the pallet, not able to get the BT hit even, and it looks like they are going to try and tunnel out for death. So Survivor's going to have to come in here for a body block.
Indeed, they do have a little bit of a blood bank over here from when Dwight was getting picked up and healed for a little bit. Pre-dropping this pallet, lots of blood though, not quite enough to give them their power, and they're kind of going for a very sluggish tunnel out. It's not a very aggressive one in my, yeah, they're just leaving it all together. Interesting play here.
I'm kind of, from even before, I'm kind of concerned with the overall strategy there, because I'm surprised, like, secure to second stage and then go for Dwight. You have to realize the point system as it works. You get 3 points for that fresh hook on Dwight, and you still have a survivor on death hook thereafter. So definitely a bold strategy, but Oni getting his power there off the hit on Dwight. Looks like they're going to try and contest the gen here at the hill.
Quite so, and I imagine there might even be 2 people on this. At least one. We do see Zarina. No, that was not Zarina. I'm so sorry. It is Nia. Oh, bounce lane is not going to get out. Never mind. I eat my words. I thought that was going to be a hit. I cannot believe that ended up hitting. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I mean, Oni recovering there, trying to get a read on where the Nia was, ending up getting the down. And I will note there, that generator is highlighted in yellow. So it is one of 2 things, either call a brine or eruption.
Quite so, and they're going to go for this hook back here. This is an aggressive hook. This is the kind of hook I'm stressing about as a killer. Is like, do I make this if they hit all the wiggle checks? But they do end up getting that hook on Nia in the back as well. So a really good hook. Just let that gen regress. And where is... Yeah, that gen in their 3-gen is still not even touched yet. So they still... Oh, they're going for the unhook, though.
Yeah,
I only saw that.
Even noticing.
Yeah, however, if they get a fresh hit on this Feng, that is going to be their power back in. And Feng pre-dropping from the hill so they get distance because of no balanced landing. Nia's going to be able to get out of dodge, though, not going to get tunneled. However, if either of these 2 survivors get hit, it is a possible slug scenario, as I imagine Zarina's on that back gen for the to pop the 4th one if they need it.
And there's the hit on the Feng Min, power in hand of the Oni. As you said, that generator is a going, but Survivor's being keen on that and getting out of dodge early.
Quite so, and going around the side again, I don't think Dwight's going to be able to fall for this. However, okay, never mind, Dwight is completely gone.
Yeah, Oni just unable to find him, but Dwight getting caught on the corner, looking too much behind him, not enough in front, and there's the down and the potential slug.
Yeah, but I say you got to go back for this gen. You know that the Nia probably came back to this. Fang has been healed. Yeah, there is Nia, and she is gone into the tile. Yeah, they're just gonna opt to kick this and maybe chase down the Nia. You know that Nia is a bit more, not worth as many points, but they are more susceptible here as they are close to death hook. I'm surprised they haven't tried to find Zarina again. They're just gonna go for the hook on Dwight. Okay, they want those fresh points.
Yeah, I mean, Zarina has actually stayed outside of line of sight in general, and that is called activating, letting the Oni know where these survivors are. However, Oni does not have any real progress towards his power, and I don't know about you. If I'm Oni and I'm, you know, powering out by it regressing, I'm always so scared because that's the worst place you can be as an Oni, especially as the last generator is completed.
Why did they not go and pick up their power? You know that Nia was on that gen. There's no way out procking as well. You know that Nia was on that gen and injured. You have a total blood bank over there. They didn't go try and get their power from it.
I'm thinking that they may just want to try and secure this kill on the Dwight. However, venturing a little bit far out, in my opinion, I think these survivors are going to be able to get the unhook here. And mind you, we have not seen Deliverance yet.
True, we have not. I'm also wouldn't be surprised if they kind of went after the Fang, because that is their last hook stage that they have not gotten. That's extra points if they went for the Fang, but no, they're kind of just splitting their pressure. They got like, what, 15 more seconds of no way out here, but I don't think it's gonna be enough to secure anything if they don't like commit to a Survivor here.
Yeah, I will note, however, Survivor on hook about to move the second stage unless someone's able to get up there quickly, and if Oni's power in hand, I'm doubtful they're going to go for it.
Yeah, they didn't. They did secure the second stage on Dwight there, so they are racking up the hook stages here very quickly. Now they're just kind of patrolling their, Oh, they do find a Survivor over here. I bet say they're patrolling their, what do you call it? Exit gates, there you go. I cannot keep up with the names in this game.
And it looks like there we see the Nia bounce landing, though. That is Fangmin. A BT hit off the Dwight as well. Not able to get the down with the new built-in BT, I think. But Dwight kind of venturing off here. I'm not exactly sure where Oni's going, though.
Oni's thinking exactly where this Fang is going to be hiding to go for this exit gate. This killer has obscene killer sense of knowing where survivors try to hide out stuff. This is just insane. They do get the pickup on Zarina, but this is going to be a fresh hook on Fangmin. And even with the Survivor on that exit, yeah, there's that blood bang I was talking about, but it started to dwindle since that timer. They can chase this knee off, though.
Yeah, looks like the Survivors just do not have enough time on that exit gate. No way out, doing a whole lot of work here. And there's that blood bank that you mentioned earlier of the Nia, but looks like Oni is not going to pressure. Oh, they actually are going to pressure. But will it be enough? Here's the question for another potential down.
I think it will be. They do have the sprint burst on the Dwight, but yeah, they want to try and sneak someone back here to give them their power. Oh, they get their power. Oh no. We could be seeing multiple downs here.
Yep, it's gonna go wrong in a lot of ways, and there's the down on the Dwight. Mind you, Dwight is on death hook. Oni not going for the pickup, wanting to go for another slug instead. Not remembering though that the Nia is
Nia's back there.
By.
Yeah, I think Nia is close by indeed, and with that power, I wouldn't be trying to heal an exit gate either. I'd just be trying to like get out of dodge. But looking around and not seeing anybody. Oh, they are healing in the exit gates. No shot. Get the double tap in. They're gonna secure multiple kills here after all. What a comeback.
Honestly, I can kind of see where the Survivors are going for here. They recognize that Dwight's only worth 1 point, both on the escape as well as the hook. So, you know, you might as well attempt it. You trade someone who's worth 1 hook state versus someone who's worth a full 6. But it's just so unfortunate they were not able to get this exit gate open, because if so, Dwight probably could have crawled out by now.
Yeah, that's a very good point. They would have been able to crawl out. You know what? I think if that exit gate was open, the Oni wouldn't have left. They would have just secured that that last stage on the Dwight as well. But no, you're completely right. Being able to send Dwight back there, but you're giving up 1 point, but you would have at least saved 3, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, there's Dwight. We can hear him now crawling around. Very strong. I believe this is going to be a 9-stage 2K for the Oni. So nothing to sneeze at whatsoever. Very good play.
Yeah, absolutely. Amazing plays there. I will say, not a lot of value from Call O'Brien during that game, but Oni just able to bring it back out of just their power through and through.
They use their power very effectively. Again, two separate instances where the killer sense was just intensely aware of the situation they were in and knowing exactly where the survivors might be going for those unhooks.
Absolutely. But with that being said, that there is going to be the end of trial number 1. And I always love seeing these new builds with all the changes being made, especially Smash Hit. I love seeing things like Streetwise being used now, since we did make the change allowing the Gauze roll.
True. We do get those 4 extra charges. It is meaningful.
Absolutely.
Good stuff. I have loved the way the meta has started to crank out here. Just and again, people even called it. There's not going to be hard shifts in the meta, but we have seen some distinct and noticeable differences coming around, and I'm really enjoying it. Honestly, I'm just happy to see Guardian every now and then too. It's pretty dope.
Yeah, absolutely. But with that being said, we are going to take a quick break. But before we do, as always, you, the viewers, are our sponsors. So the ads that you watch, all the bits that you tip, all the subs that you buy, all go to supporting Shames of Fog and the $525 prize pool that these competitors are duking it out for. With that being said, we'll be back in just a bit.
Stay tuned, everybody. All right, folks, welcome back. We're going into trial number 2 here very shortly. Another Oni coming up to match from Chronicles, and we'll see how this Oni compares to the previous one. Again, we are going to be on the Coal Tower. One thing I'm also just noticing is, because y'all can't see this because obviously we're not going to show you the perks for the game starts. This Oni is Prestige 18. How are you playing this much?
I mean, we did have a Prestige 32 Dwight last week.
I guess that is fair. I saw Prestige 100 Jeff the other day. It was a hacker.
Yeah, I was about to say 100% hacking.
Yeah, there's been not gonna lie, I had 2 hackers last night. There's been almost a hacker every stream recently. It's been really bad. Behavior, please. I love you. That was a nasty hit. Nasty.
Just this Oni knowing exactly when and where they could swing to get that hit, and doing it well. Unfortunately, not able to get it a second time.
Nancy, like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Oh, but they are gonna get this hit regardless. Insane mind games come out here from this Oni. This is Attack on Titan Oni. Let's go. They brought the swag.
I have a love-hate relationship with this skin. It's just when they're in their power, the skin is just like so far into the screen.
That is fair. That upper left arm just like cuts into the FOV real bad. Can you imagine
it's like
a Shadowborn?
It's like the Mordeo Huntress skin as well. Like the action is so big and take up so much of your screen. I love that skin to death, but like it's just so much.
Indeed, and with that said, you are going to be activating the power, and there you go. Look at that. I mean, you don't need to see the ground, right? You're fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Worth noting, Corrupt did obviously expire. Oh, did they get this flick? They do. Beautiful flick and an eruption. But it's still yellow, so they got Call of Brian and eruption.
Yep, which I personally love this combination. After I was reminded how horrible Pop Goes the Weasel is now. Call of Brine Eruption is my go-to perk combination now, because a really cool interaction happens is Call of Brine, as long as it's still active on that gen for 60 seconds, if the gen ever starts regressing again, it then regresses at 200% thereafter.
Right.
So if it's on the gen, Call of Brine was on it previously, Eruption activates, just huge amounts of value, and I believe that there's a For the People.
Yeah, while we were talking there, they did secure the second stage after all. They knew they were going to be able to, so they went and hooked this Claudette instead. So they got 3 hook stages here, and just making sure that Nancy does not die too early. So smart play there from the Steve.
Yeah, really indeed. And honestly, I love how the meta has made, for lack of a better term, dry kicking, even though this is not dry kicking.
Oh yeah, not dry kicking at all.
Like something that you want to do. You want to kick multiple gens.
Absolutely. That 2.5% base regression is such a godsend from Behavior. Again, I'm nagging on Behavior for the hacking and stuff. Behavior's been knocking it out of the park with these changes. These changes make Killer feel okay. Like, I'm not hating my life loading into the killer queues these days. I'm really enjoying my games. It's been really nice quality of life change, and the dry kicking is just, yeah, the gen tapping is punished now because it's like, oh, thanks for that free 2.5%.
Exactly, and Oni doing a great job kind of maneuvering around, getting these gens just lined up and ready for Eruption. Next time Eruption activates, it's going to be 30% across 3 gens.
Indeed, it's going to be a monumental. Sorry, I was thinking monstrous, monumental. You know, just a bunch of adjectives. Also, this only is running Splintered Hull, however, not Akito's Crush, so they're not quite as fast.
Yeah, we did see that earlier as there was a decent amount of Blood Orbs. Oni trying to be very patient here, unable to get the bounce though. Power about to go out. They need to get this down now on the flick.
The triple eruption.
Oh, just so satisfying.
At the very end of it too. Tail tip, however. Now, okay, that was not one of the gens. First gen coming in for this. I didn't realize, that is the first gen to be finished here. Oni is actually kind of slaying. Nancy is dead. We might be looking at a 4K scenario here, Gilt.
Yeah, I mean, this is a really good showing by this Oni. One person dead, 4 gens remaining. I mean, going forward, you're going to have probably at most only 1 survivor on gens.
Yeah. There's a blood bank back here. We're about to see a power up. Oh no. Oh no, my sweet survivors, run for the hills. The Oni is coming. And he gets the flip on Kate. This Oni's kind of cracked.
I saw that mid vault coming. I saw it coming. I was like, please punish it.
Oh no. Calm your inner killer main, Gilt. Calm it. Oh my goodness. What a beautiful hit from the Oni though. Really well done there. And this will be first hook for Kate. However, survivors are able to finish. I imagine that is the Claudette that's sitting on. However, still another power up. This is why I think Splintered Hull needs to be run still. Yes, obviously you're getting more blood ups than anticipated as Oni, but come on, how fast do you want that power now?
Yeah, and I mean, if we compared this match to last match, kind of think about it for a second. We saw a lot of the value from Oni's power in last match, but imagine how much more they could have gotten if they weren't always at 0 after every single time. We see Oni go to 0 and still gets their entire power anyways.
Yup. Yeah, exactly. It is just absolutely insane, and looks like they are going to be securing a second stage here as, yeah, you have Steve injured still, leaking blood somewhere, and you kind of have a perfect knowledge of where these survivors can be at the moment. This 4-gen back here is going to be pretty hard to break.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the biggest thing if we're looking at here is just the fact of the matter is these survivors can only be on 1, maybe 2 gens. It's going to take 90 seconds a piece for if they're on individual. And so Oni just knows he can wait out the full 60 seconds. I think there's an argument to be made to increase the time it takes to progress the second stage. What are your thoughts on that?
I wouldn't mind it now, as we do see the camping. We kind of called it from the beginning, is that camping is kind of the new strat here, especially if you get an early down. 10 extra seconds per gen, it's really hard to come back from. Good mind game there from the Oni, reading where Steve is going to be. And I believe this is, yeah, they're going to be slugging for the 4K here. No, I absolutely agree. Like, maybe even 5 seconds extra, maybe 10 if you really want to be, oh no, Claudette, no! That's the 4K. This Oni just 4K'd at 3 gens up. Barring an Unbreakable or Deliverance here.
Yeah, I mean, I think Oni was just as surprised as everyone else at the Claudette right there. Just like, excuse me?
Yeah, and on top of that, they're going to be able to get their power from these heals and this extra blood lying around. So even if there is a Deliverance, I mean, what are you going to do about it? Yeah, I don't think this is Deliverance. I think this is second hook for everybody. So this is the 4K coming in here.
You know, so here's the interesting thing, though. If there is a Deliverance, let's think about it for a second. Hooking them together in basement, actually not a good thing. But Claudette already dead, so moot point.
Yeah. You do get 1 Kobe chance here, so if Steve is in fact the deli player, they did 4 the people. Last second Kobe? Nope.
No,
last second
Imagine, though, just like a last minute Kobe with sprint burst.
Yeah, you could possibly get back up there. I mean, you can body block pretty well in the stairwell still, despite, I know they tried to make it where you can't, but you can still body block relatively decent.
Yeah,
and,
that's true.
Actually, no, you just run back up and close the hatch. If you know they're going to Kobe, you just go back and come and close it. Yeah, Nancy had the Deliverance there, so the first person hooked was the deli player. Oof.
Yeah, that is always a rough moment, to say the least.
Look at that Prestige 18 Guild. Look at it. I wish I had that kind of life and time.
They have definitely earned that that number for sure. They have put plenty of time into the Oni.
Absolutely. Beautiful play.
There's the end of set number 1 of this match, and Chronicle taking the set point. I believe it's going to be something to the degree of like 33 to 24 in Chronicle's favor.
24.
37.
There we go. Yeah, really strong showing from Chronicles in this first set. We'll see how it pays off for them as guess what mirror we have coming up next, Giltspire?
Twins?
Oh yeah, you just have the score sheet. Yeah, okay. It's not fun with Gilt on the back end anymore, Chad. It's gone stagnant.
But, yeah, I was like, wait, is it twins? I know we have an Oni and Twins main earlier, so like it makes sense.
True. We're gonna be on ARP, so prepare yourselves for the grind here.
Yeah, these are going to be quite the lengthy matches, methinks. But before we do jump on in, we are going to go for a quick break. If you guys aren't aware already, we are partnered with Stream for a Cause. Stream for a Cause, a nonprofit organization based here in the United States. They support a litany of different causes, from Going Green initiatives, refugees in Ukraine, LGBTQA plus community, and so much more. With that being said, guys, make sure to check out Champions for a Cause, the fundraiser that we did spin up with them, where every dollar does count and goes to some really important causes. With that being said, we'll see y'all in just a bit.
Stay tuned. Welcome back, everybody, to trial number 3, the twins mirror to end all. Okay, I just hope it. I just hope the game ends at some point. I don't know. Like, we might be here for the next 45 minutes watching twins.
Yeah, I mean, this is the exact reason why we don't allow double slowdowns. And I think with things like, you know, Colubrine Eruption, Overcharge, and so on, I think there still is a possibility for a very long match.
Absolutely. It could be an absolute slog up in here. So, yeah, I do appreciate that, you know, you don't have Thanatophobia and Dying Light and everything else under the sun, because I actually want to, you know, go outside today. Well, okay, maybe not today, but in the near future.
Wait, you touch grass?
I do. Victor's all in the grass, though. Look at him go. Gremlin looking for a juicy snack, and there's plenty to choose from. You got an Ace, you got a Quentin, you got a Nia, and you've got the succulent Nancy that you just want to absolutely bash in the skull. Sorry, I had some really bad experiences with Nancy last night. Yes, get the Nancy, Victor. Go, go. Sorry, I just really want to see this Nancy get hit.
Well, I think you're in luck, because Victor is going to bounce on the Nancy. Question is, are we going to see them commit to this chase in the corrupted zone?
I think they are, which honestly, well, okay, let's see. How survivors maybe are just now getting onto the other side of the map. They're just now getting into a gen, maybe. Nancy going for the vault here. They don't have live. This is going to be an early down. Even if you lose your corrupt, it doesn't matter. And you've got a 3-gen over here. Maybe securing this and maybe putting, basement's on the other side, so no basement hook here.
Yes.
They have a far back hook. Look at this. I think it's worth it. You've got one stack of Thanatophobia going here. Yeah, you've got a 3-gen. Yeah, I would take this. I would take this. You can secure the second stage, maybe even go for a tunnel out afterward. Ace is already back here trying to get the owner because they know exactly what's going on here. And they're going to be injured, I think, here in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. That is a confirmed hit on the Ace. Ace could go for the unhook, but
no, they're not.
Try and play it safe and go towards middle. I just don't know if they have enough distance.
Oh,
and
no. You see this server going for the unhook as well, and the killer sees it too. They are going to at least pressure this unhook and make it an unsafe one. Yeah, Nancy has the sprint burst.
On the Nancy. So, what are the chances
penance
that Nancy has the same build as last time and was Deliverance again?
Oh, that would be super unfortunate if that is the case here. Denying the jump in the locker, however, they will be able to get... Yeah, they're going to deny the locker jump, and Nancy does get it after all. Quentin's still broken from the protection hit with the forced penance. Victor whiffing a couple of times here. Ace still on the ground. Tons of pressure, though, from this killer. Only Nia's on a generator right now.
Ooh. Some of these are just wicked close, and some of these are the same type of whiffs that I would have, where I'm just a little bit too impatient and end up with collision. And we see there, the survivor has been on that gen this entire time, trying to chew through these slowdown gens with Thanatophobia.
Yeah, smart play from the survivors. Again, you want a survivor at all times, but especially with 90-second gens, you want a survivor at all times minimum on a generator, and they managed to do that through the... Yeah, that makes the gens 105 seconds or so as of right now with these 3 injured survivors. And now, with your hook in the back, no, you still have a 3-gen up. I think it's looking pretty good for the twins here. This gen has a little bit of progress from before. And yeah, they're going to go for a reset. Quentin's still injured, though.
And we see Nancy as well. This does mean that Quentin cannot get healed by the Nancy, giving the twins a little bit of time to get across the map for a potential down.
True, true. And they are going to go for a kick here. And just, yeah, they're going to go back to protect their 3-gen. I mean, you got a 5.5 slowdown on the Nancy there. You just continuously keep upping your slowdown. Nia's over here. They know where all the survivors are. This could be huge. The twins could be able to get a small snowball here going.
Yeah, this is the last healthy survivors. We are going to see Quentin get healed, though I can only imagine that we're going to see another down, and we've already seen second stage. I mean, the twins is just keeping these survivors over here on this side of the map pretty much indefinitely. There's a second stage on the survivor. No way to get them out in time. The question is, will there be a potential borrowed time to avoid the tunnel out as well as the down that we're going to see here in a second?
Very good question. And honestly, I don't know if I'd even chase this knee anymore. You got the second stage on this survivor. Why not just confirm the kill at this point? They are going to be able to recall Victor, however. And they actually could continue this chase with very little collateral if they can just land the shot on Victor.
Yeah, and I'm kind of thinking something here. So if, in instance, the Nancy has the same build, once again, complete speculation, and they are the one with Deliverance with Borrowed Time, they're still broken thanks to Forced Penance.
Yeah, but I was about to say, I just noticed, yeah, they were broken on Forced Penance, just now being unbroken. Missing the hit on Quentin, though. Nia's slugged out. Unless Nancy's back here for the unhook, this is going to be a 1K at 4 gens.
Yeah, very reminiscent of our previous match.
Very much so. This killer did not come to mess around. And look at how little progress is on that gen back here. They haven't even broken the 3 gen. They are resetting the survivors. Nia is up now. Looks like they're going to be trying to get this hill gen done, but you're already down a survivor this early in. I think at this point, you just got to, like, gens before friends and just try and, like, avoid as much collateral as possible. Give your killer a chance in the next round, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, we were worried about a slow match here. Twin said, hold my beer.
Yeah. Wait, twins are old enough to drink?
You know, they didn't have alcohol regulation back in their time.
Yeah, you're right. And I mean, it is France, so. Sorry, I have to. I have too many buddies over there. I gotta make jokes. Is that Colubrine? Yeah, that's Colubrine. We just saw the notification.
Is Colubrine. We've seen those gens highlighted in yellow. We did not see Eruption, but that is indeed Colubrine, Fanatophobia, Forced Penance, and Corrupt Invention. So all the perks are known, and Twins just opting to kind of hang out here, leaving Charlotte to kind of guard this generator. I do really like that strategy, and we do see Nancy once again about to get bounced on.
They are. I think what they're looking for here is to say, you know what? We're not even going to let you have a chance of coming back into this game. We're going to make sure that you cannot get the match point. We're going to deny your killer the chance here. And I think that's what you're doing. If you can secure, like, if you make it where they can't pop another gen, I don't think the killer can come back here. Oh, yeah, live though. Good life
really.
Usage.
I was about to say, really good play there by the Nia, utilizing their life to AT. Victor, though, blocking the window and getting down to the boot.
Oh my goodness, some absolutely just brutal killer gameplay here. Going back over here, knowing the Nancy over there, they do finish a gen. However, Nancy is about to get slugged out. Quentin, where are you? You need to kick Victor. They are there. Can they get the pickup in time? Because We're Gonna Live Forever is We're Gonna Live Forever banned now?
It is because of the Soul Guard like
yeah, Quentin's not there.
That's been given.
Quentin's not there. Quentin's running. Yeah, and you're right. If Nancy is the same build as last time, they are the unbreakable player as well, and this killer probably is smelling that. Oh man.
It's always important to switch up your deli build. Like if that's the one build I always recommend you need to rotate in some way, shape, or form.
Absolutely, they do get the pickup on the knee. However, survivors are not giving up just yet. Yeah, there's Quentin over here. It looks like they're gonna try and go for the slug with Victor. Oh, I would be running. I would not stick around there.
That is a dangerous game this Nia is playing, and I think that the Twins will win. We will see the unhook here by the Quentin, I think.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, there it is, but that is going to mean Quentin going to be broken by Vic, or we could be seeing another slug out by the Nancy. I think with that power play, it's pretty much guaranteed that Quentin does not have borrowed time.
Yeah, sounds like it. I wonder if that means that who is it that died earlier? What if Ace might have been the borrowed time gamer then? Or maybe Nia, I don't know. Yeah, they are going to go for this hook here. It's crazy because they only have 5 hook stages so far because, you know, they killed someone early. That was the only one they went for, but since then, it's just been nothing but pressure. I really think it did pay off. They got that early hook in their, back in their 3-gen, and the survivors, they kind of botched the unhook on that first hook on Ace, and since then, have just not been able to crawl back from the game. No sign of Quentin, though.
I'm kind of thinking here, I'm starting to think, you know, with all the changes to the meta, and obviously with Calm kind of having to adjust accordingly, Quint's got kind of, wow, what is Quentin
over
doing
here? In an locker, too.
Doing?
I can't believe he got over here. Yeah, Quentin's like, okay, you found me. I'll take it.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what do you do?
There's nothing he can do. I wonder, though, could this be a play at Deliverance?
It could be. Yeah, they're going back over here because they're smelling that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my only thought there. Quentin gets hooked Deliverance and then try and get them out, but I don't think we see it here from the Nia. Yeah, that there will secure the 4K.
Yeah, that will. Well, Quentin hasn't been hooked yet. This is first hook for
True.
Quentin, so there is possibility there. I don't know. Yeah, Quentin did get a safe unhook with Yeah, they're not even struggling though. I wonder if this is bait. Is this bait?
No. It
No?
looks like they have just accepted their defeat. Honestly, though, I think there's a possibility of Quentin wiggling off there if they had done so.
Yeah, they would have.
On their way to the hook.
Yeah, they would have been able to, and yeah, because you had been dropped. That's an additional 25%, right? If you drop a survivor, or is it 15?
15.
Okay. Yeah, they would have been able to wiggle off most likely, but I mean, going against that Twins, that felt like, I don't know, like essentially not being able to get that safe unhook in the beginning in that 3-gen, I think was just the nail in the coffin. That was so difficult.
Yeah, overall, amazing play there by one of our co-hosts, Jukebox.
Yeah.
So, really awesome stuff. And with that being said, we're going to move into trial number 4, set number 2 of this match. And it is going to be Twins once again. So looking forward to see what they have in store, but it's going to be a uphill battle to say the least.
Yeah, match point is at this point definitely off the table for Lux, but they, again, it's a hard tie here because they can't finish a second gen. If they finish a second gen, it's set point, like that's a tie at that point, so they just get the set point. So
yep, exactly.
Yeah, Chronicles did exactly what they came to do. They cut out match point, and it was such a dominating victory in that trial of the set. I don't know how this killer's going to get it. It is going to be so difficult. I mean, I've seen, Stranger Things. I don't know if you've been paying attention to the Twitter recently, but they are confirming Stranger Things is coming back at some point.
Yep.
We'll see what happens. I don't know. What's the killer got? Let's see some Twins play. Let's see the crack. This is why you play the game, right?
Indeed, and that is why we are here to bring you the best of Dead by Daylight competitive play. But with that being said, we are going to go on a quick break. Before we do, though, as a reminder, you, the viewers, are our sponsors, so that as they watch all the bits they tip, all the subs they buy all go to supporting James and Fog and the $525 prize pool that these competitors are duking it out for. With that being said, we'll be back in just a bit.
Stay tuned. All right. Welcome back. It's going to be trial number 4. Will they get the 4K at 1 gen done? Or will Chronicles take the 3-0 victory? I know if I was a betting man, I'd know where I'd put my money, but...
Rue, is this COTF or is it a freaking Discovery Channel with David Attleboro?
I don't understand your reference because I didn't grow up with cable, and we're back for another Twins match. I'm sorry. I grew up very sheltered, okay? Give me a break. I didn't have Discovery Channel. I wish I did. Discovery was totally dope. I got to see it when I was on vacation at hotels.
Fair, but you know who's not on vacation? The Twins player. They are out and about on the prowl for these survivors. Unable to find anyone, though, as of yet.
Indeed. Same corrupt intervention. Honestly, I thought we would be seeing a somewhat different build here, but I think the Twins are just coming to play for, you know, pride and respect. I think they might... Well, they do have a 4-gen. They could secure the 4K, but it's not going to be enough to win them the match if they get the 4K. They need a 4K. Oh my goodness, look at this. Already doubling up on gens because the survivors know what the win con is. It's 2 gens or bust.
Yeah, and I mean, the fact of the matter is here is just the fact that, you know, they can double up on those gens, and as one person takes a chase elsewhere, they're able to then jump back on that gen. Interesting thing there, I'm not sure if you noticed there, where there was the vault and then it was canceled. That was something that I am seeing with Twins specifically as of late. I do not know what caused it, but it seems that when Victor pounces on a survivor, it cancels the animation.
That's, yeah, but I was saying, it looked like the pallet rejected them there for a second, and kind of weird. Serena's gonna be taking Victor on a ride, as we did see the Nancy coming in and, well, no, that wasn't Nia, I'm sorry, my bad. Nia coming in and teasing that gen. That gen has a lot of progress on it. There is the Nia with the toolbox saying, let's get it done. 2 stacks of Thanatophobia now. I don't know if you can hold this out. You've got your gens in the back that are corrupted still, but you gotta have some insane slug.
Could you play like the 2000 IQ thing here? Because Streetwise is being used in the game in order to extend medkits. Could you theoretically just like trade medkits and toolboxes and then use Streetwise for that toolbox a little bit as well? Like Streetwise wasn't used often, but it is now being used because of the benefit from medkits. I wonder if we'll see survivors trading tools to get more usage out of them.
Well, you do know that Streetwise also applies to those around you.
Oh, that's right.
So if you're doing it, and there's the 2nd generator, it is now coming down to playing for pride for this Twins player, as that 2nd gen will be the tie trial for the set.
Yeah, we see Brian Dean there. Victor getting smashed as soon as he's brought out. And this arena will end up going down, but I think, unfortunately, it is a little bit too late.
Yeah, I was about to say, born into a very cruel world and not allowed to take your first steps. That is brutal, but 3rd generator going. These survivors are absolutely disgusting right now. Not only taking the 2 gens necessary for the win, but also just saying, you know what? Let's just do all 5 and get a 3 out here. We're here to play, and good grief, what a showing from Chronicles today. Just very well played. And as the Twins player, like, I don't know what you're supposed to do. Like, you knew coming in that this was going to be like, this was going to be an uphill battle, except this uphill battle is a 90-degree cliff face with no hiking gear. Like, what are you supposed to do?
I think as Twins, there's not much you can. I think, you know, if it's an S tier, it's a Nurse, it's a Blight, something to that degree, that's a different story. But Twins is just so difficult. Twins is great at extending pressure, you know, across the map, but they just cannot, you know, apply it in the same way that a Nurse or Blight can, or a Spirit can.
A 4th generator going. Honestly, like, if this was honestly, no, screw it. If this was before the rework to this game that we saw recently in the most recent patch, I would have thought these survivors were gen rushing. These survivors are flying off the shelves with these gens. Holy cow. Even through the... What? Oh, my goodness.
They have known what they needed to do. They sat on gens. They pressured the ones on the opposite side very early, even within the vicinity of chases with the twins. Twins trying to get Call of Brian value to regress the gens to the best of their ability, just not able to do much of anything there.
Not at all. Honest. Okay, I don't say this very often, but y'all are a bunch of filthy gen rushers, okay? I'm just saying. My goodness. And we got another survivor coming in to try and get the rest of the pickup. There is going to be a forced penance on the survivor that went down there because they did take a protection hit. Already opening an exit gate saying everybody for themselves, run to the hills. Twins is coming. They do get it down on Zarina. That is probably going to be a death hook resulting from that. Not quite able to get that hit. You know another survivor's down here, though.
Yep, to our knowledge, there is one more. Twins is smelling that as well, but Survivor probably one of these lockers. Twins checking them. There the need is, but not enough time to get out.
Oh, no. The Twins will be able to get a 2K here. Unbreakable in this arena? No shot. Oh, my word. These survivors are absolutely juicing.
I was questioning that decision too. Zarina had been down on the ground for longer. Even if they didn't have Unbreakable, there's still the option of the survivor coming in and going for the pickup. But there's the 3-man out.
Deliverance?
And unless,
no.
Okay. No deliverance. I was like, come on, do it.
Oh no! If they had deliverance, I might have thrown up. That would have this is some of the most disgusting survivor play I've seen. They knew it was just 2 gens they needed, just 2 gens, and they're like, I don't know. I chose violence when I woke up today, and my goodness, I have not seen such coordinated generator play in such a long time. Those gens absolutely flew off the shelf. Holy cow!
Yeah, amazing job there. I'm imagining a lot of them double up on those original gens and then just splitting off in those last 2, popping them back to back 90 seconds in. And, you know, no proof thyself, no resilience, no overzealous.
Through thanatophobia.
That's overall amazing play there by the Survivor team.
Brutal job. But honestly, well earned. That their killer games went incredibly well, just really strong on like survivor side and killer side. Like even in the first trial that we saw against the Oni had some sick plays and had some absolutely cracked pressure, and the survivor still managed to get a 2 out despite all of that mounting pressure the Oni had. And then from there on out, just killer game, absolutely slaughtered. Killer game, absolutely slaughtered. And survivor game, they played cracked. That was nuts. Yep. That was absolutely insane. So, congratulations to Chronicles on your 3-0 victory, and GGWP to Lux. That was some good games.
Absolutely. And with that being said, we do have another game coming up here at 2 p.m. CST, just 45 minutes from now. So definitely make sure to stick on by and stay tuned for another match. Rue, do you know off the top of your head who is going to be playing?
That is a very good question, Giltspire. I do believe I have an inkling. It is going to be, I believe, Ruby Wolves versus Arctic Wolves. So the wolf mirror, if you will.
Yes, 2 wolves live inside you.
I'm not going down this avenue of jokes. I have seen too many internet memes to know where this is going. With that said, we're going to take a short intermission here. Stick around. We got some replays for you. I hope you've all been enjoying the replays, which, again, who would have guessed? I'm trying to bring you good production value. I love you guys, the viewers. I appreciate y'all. Stick around. Enjoy the replays. We're going to vibe here and chat for a little bit. We'll be back in 45. Stay tuned. You've been watching Champions of the Fog.